and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about assimilation. Well, in fact, assimilation is an aspect of connected speech. It occurs in natural rapid speech by native speakers. So, assimilation is generally defined as the change in pronunciation of a phoneme under the influence of its surrounding sounds. For example, the word news, in isolation, the S is pronounced news, but in connected speech, it is pronounced as newspaper. Another example is the word this year. In order to sound like native speaker and speak rapidly and natural at the same time, you would just say the year, or instead of saying want to, you would just say wanna. If you argue saying that this is a characteristics of American pronunciation, I would agree to some extent, but generally American pronunciation is considered to be a pronunciation of English dialect found in the United States. Well, so assimilation is the situation when a sound belonging to the one word can cause change in sounds belonging to neighboring words or become nearly alike. To neighboring words and become nearly alike. Assimilation varies according to speaking rate and style, such as that person. So instead of saying that person, you would just say that person. Also here, speak naturally. In Arabic, we call it التناغم الصوتي. Okay? So, with assimilation, we need to study its types. In fact, assimilation could vary according the direction of change and to the consonant change. So there are two types of change for assimilation, or let's say two phenomena whereby assimilation occur. So to the direction of change, in fact, there are two types. The first type called regressive assimilation. Regressive in Arabic we call it at-taraju'i. So here the phoneme that comes first is affected by the one that comes after it. Or in other words, we could say the consonant final here is affected by the consonant initial in the following word. Again, look at this example. Instead of saying bright color, would say bright color. Natural speak, when you speak naturally, just like a native speaker, you do not pronounce each word separately. You try to find a way to speak naturally in natural speak. So you would say bright color here, okay? Just like a native speaker. And if you complain about how native speakers usually speak fast, it is one of these characteristics, in fact, that influence their speech. That's why we need to study them to know how do they speak, to understand their fast, rapid speech. So here, light blue, you would say light blue, okay? This consonant final is influenced by consonant initial in the following word. The second type is called progressive assimilation. In fact, it refers to the phoneme that comes first affecting the one that comes after it. So the opposite of this type, it's the opposite of this type. Look at those year, those year, those year, okay? Here is the opposite. The first one, regressive consonant final, is influenced by consonant initial. Progressive تقدمي, تناغم الصوتي التقدمي, we call it. Here, the consonant initial is influenced by consonant final. Well, in terms of consonant change, there are three types. نوع الكونسونانت هنا راح يتغير. For example, place of articulation of the consonant will change. If it is alveolar, it becomes bilabial. Or the manner of articulation. If it is occlusive, for example, it changes to velar consonant. And assimilation of voice, in fact, if it is a voiced consonant, it becomes voiceless. We'll study this right here. Differences in place of articulation. So it can be easily observed in some cases where consonant final, just like the examples, consonant final here, with alveolar place of articulation, ta is alveolar, is followed by consonant initial that is not alveolar, pa, plosive. For example, the final ta is alveolar. In a rapid and not casual speech, ta will become pa before a bilabial consonant, as in, see? Instead of saying that person, we say that person. Place of articulation. مكان النطق تغير هنا بالنسبة للصوت الصحيح. اوكي؟ إذا اختلافات أيضا عندنا بالكونسونانت بالنسبة للتناغم الصوتي الاسيميليشن. That man, that man. Meat pie, meat pie. The same. Well, differences in place of articulation. Continue. Examples. طبعا هذه أمثلة أخرى. You can just pause the video and look at them. Okay? I'm going through them quickly. Again, شوف هنا alveolar plus bilabial becomes bilabial. Right place, right place. Might put. Okay? Hard path, hard path, hard path. That becomes ba before bilabials. Should put, should put, should put, should put. Should make, should make. Good boy, yeah. Should win, and so on. أكو أمثلة أخرى. إذا if you'd like, you could just pause the video and go over them. Okay? Very helpful examples. More. Place of articulation. This is also for the place of articulation examples. When we talk about manner of articulation, is less noticeable and is only found in most rapid and casual speech for regressive assimilation. إذا هذا النوع دائما يكون عندنا بالتناغم الصوتي الريجريسيف تراجعي. Okay? يعني consonant final is affected or influenced by consonant initial in the following word. The change in manner is most likely to be words or to be towards easier consonant, one which makes less obstruction to the airflow. It is possible to find plosive C becomes fricative or nasal. For example, شوف هذا that no, that side becomes that side, and good night becomes good night. Okay, this is concerning the manner of articulation. Well, in one particular case, we find progressive assimilation of manner when a word with consonant initial there follows a plosive or nasal as a consonant final. Consonant initial will become identical in a manner to the consonant final, but with the dental place of articulation. For example, get them, get them. Read these, read these, read these. So instead of doubling the D and that becomes read these. Differences in voicing. For voicing, as I have told you, if a voice consonant becomes voiceless صوت مهموس يصبح غير مهموس تأثيرا. Assimilation voicing is found in a limited way, only regressive assimilation as well, just like manner of articulation. If consonant final is a leanest voiced, that meant the leanest consonant is voiced consonant and consonant initial is fortis اللي هو voiceless, then the leanest consonant will have no voicing, becomes devoiced. Oh, we call it voiceless. Here are assimilation of voicing, only aggressive. These are good examples, in fact. Say bad tongue, say bad tongue. Have to, have to, have to. The va consonant final, va, which is voiced, becomes voiceless under the influence of fortis consonants. The whole voiceless. Okay. Big car, big car. All right. This is then. Thanks for watching. I hope to meet you in next videos. Okay. Bye.